All right, starting the recording a little bit earlier. Got to see the loading screen a bit. Okay, time to struggle with these words again. It's these crazy words.
Elantak.
Let's make sure this is open.
Dictionary.
Juliet gracefully bows her head, adding an intricate gesture of her delicate fingers to the greeting. She needs to start showing me some respect. Allow me to ask you a few personal questions.
What do you wish to talk about?
Tell me about yourself. I think I'm doing this, right?
I followed my path.
Continue.
The first path
No.
I walked was the path of awakening.
Remind me again.
The children of
No.
Assyrian sought shelter on the lily.
What is it like for you?
It feels
No.
like
Okay.
the words of truth sound like music. This is what our people say.
How do I get back to that other dialogue? I forgot what it was.
The outcasts my path led me to had the Lilithon. Under the watchful eye of my kin, the Lilithon could have regained her freedom, perhaps even awoken from her centuries of slumber. Could have. But now we won't.
I think I missed out on some dialogue because I exited. All good. Next time we talk to her, I'm gonna flirt like crazy. Alright, so let's get back to this space travel. Alright, so chart new systems. This is, I can always click this for free. There's no reason not to. I should get free. Nice. Now I should be able to do this chart course. So is that telling me it's guaranteed to be deadly? Kyva Gamma is where I want to go. Shit, we're not doing that. And if I get another free, I can make it easy. Whew. It's I think we I want to go there next, you know. Let's just venture around real quick. So this is a random place. No one knows about it. Space dust. This is probably like the equivalent of a loot chests. Yeah. I know video games, yo. Might not know these words, but I know video games. So there's a chance that there's nothing important in these systems. This one looks alive, man. It could just be hot though. Alright, let's begin scan. Are there any beings? Savannah world added to the worlds of the expanse. Magnetic storm. The magnetic storm raging above the planet blurs the gaze of Urga arrays. Only truly powerful diviner machines may see through the currents of magnetic fluctuations in their blessed vigil and discover the mysteries of this Emperor forsaken planet. Diviners is what I see.
Diviner.
Yeah, diviner. A person who divines for water or minerals. Someone who claims to be able to say what is going to happen in the future using special powers or abilities. So we've got the normal one and then the supernatural one.
Diviner.
Oh my god, diviner. US, UK.
Diviner.
Okay. Diviner. The rogue trader has decided to leave this unwelcoming world. Maybe he will return here one day. This world was horrible. So there's nothing for us to do. Fair enough. We're never coming back. Scary. This looks horrible. This is a warp planet. Inhabited world. Oh my god. The ruins of an ancient imperial city were discovered on a dead world completely deprived of an ecosystem. According to the reports, the entire settlement is contained in a titanic glass dome that once held an artificial atmosphere. Your augurs detect the framework of 3 other similar structures that were never completed. For whatever reason, the dome's systems failed, and left behind is this city, a ghost that never managed to become a proper colony of the Imperium. Send out a crew to explore the city's temple district. I can explore it. We're gonna explore it. Order the scouts to gather as many supplies as possible. Drain the remaining fuel from the generator stations. The city won't need them anymore. Explore the local palace. Let's do 1 then 4. Send out a crew to explore the city's temple district. Give me that. The temple district is situated at the heart of the city. The God Emperor's statue, intricately carved from precious crystal, is suspended beneath the dome, supported by chains of gold, and can be seen from anywhere in the colony. Inspired by the majestic sight, the expedition members set off to explore the area with renewed vigor. Soon enough, they stumbled upon an ancient weapon lying on a pedestal, reefed in sunlight. The expedition brought it back to the ship and told many tales about how the Emperor himself, who had been watching them from above, had directed their attention to the sacred relic. Blessed bolter casing. Single attacks with bolter weapons automatically hit the target. Single attacks with bolter weapons automatically hit the target. Does that mean I get 100% hit rate with all bolter weapons? Holy gifts, holy gifts. Okay. Can I go into my... No. Order the scouts to gather as many supplies as possible. Drain the remaining fuel from the generators. Explore the local palace. We're going in. Oh. I thought I was gonna land there. A lavishly decorated estate of the local ruler towers over rows of featureless bunkhouses. Several explorers perished, oh no, from the cleverly hidden tripwires in the courtyard, but after losing their companions, the team easily disarmed the remaining traps in the estate. Anything of a value has been promptly delivered to the rogue trader's vessel. The Lord Captain was given an exquisite sword found in a secret cache that once belonged to the mansion's owner. Ghost sword. It's a samurai sword. Ghost sword. Cleave. It's kind of basic. It's a light sword though. Aldari. Cool. Order the scouts to gather as many supplies as possible, so people are gonna start dying here probably. Now, let's do it. Give me all of that. Your people flooded the city like a tidal wave, filling building after building, bunkhouse after bunkhouse, and receded from its quiet streets just as quickly. There were plenty of useful things among their findings, including foodstuffs and weapons. Drain the city! Is this gonna be bad? Give me that. It takes several trips to deliver the massive Promethean storage tanks to your vessel. The crew grimly points out the colony was running out of fuel. Had the life support systems not failed prematurely, the locals would still have perished due to lack of energy. Fuel and fuel leave the dead city. This was one big treasure chest. That was good. That was good. So we got a sword for our girl. Let's see. 12 to 24. Dari chain sword. So this is kind of like a debuff stem. And it's got better armor penetration. Not sure why, other than style. It looks cool. Let's keep it. Let's keep it on that. And what else did I get? The bolter. So, do these count as bolters? No. Bolter weapons. Bolt. So that's a bolt. I see it. Is a shotgun a bolt? Solid projectile. Bolt. Every time the wearer deals damage, the target's weapon skill and ballistic skill is reduced. I think this is better. What? What do you mean? Incorrect armament. Oh, it goes up there. The wearer gains toughness. Nice, nice. So we can make use of bolters now. Should try and equip a better one. Bolt. I really want to test this out. Single attacks with bolter weapons automatically hit the target. Flamer, las, plasma, solid projectile. Bolt. Wheat, heretical. They got a healthy range of weapon types. Cool. So she's got 100% accuracy with the bolter now. Is what I'm hoping. I need to... Is there anything I can... Oh! So what is this? I see. No. Let me give that to her. Okay. Okay. Maybe I'll give it to her. What else do we have? At the start of the wearer's turn, they gain 20% dodge until the end of the round. So it's just always 20% dodge. After their turn. I see. Increase the wearer's agility. Alright. There's nothing here, right? Word. Give me that! Alright, let's leave this horrible star system. What do we do now? So I cannot do this, but obviously I can do it at each point basically. So when I see these little no, actually no, I think it just means everywhere that is a question mark, I can do this. So leaving this place. Everywhere is gonna be unsafe. I should probably I'm trying to avoid fights. Alright, let's go here. Lord Captain, I hasten to report the disturbing news brought to me by the machine spirits of the ship. The matter is extremely delicate and concerns Lady Cassia. You see, since her first day aboard, her presence has been a disturbance to the crew's way of life. If you'll allow, I have prepared a detailed report. Deliver your report! Cassia is an honored guest on this void ship, and the voidsmen must come to terms with all her oddities and caprices. Come on now. What is that?
Caprice.
Caprices. The quality of often having a sudden and usually silly wish to have or do something, or a sudden and silly change in mind or behavior. I remember reading that before. I'll get used to these. And for those who cannot, lashes to every one of them. Sheesh. I am not interested in the problems of the Lady Navigator. If that is all, we are done here. Deliver your report, bro. The first incident occurred immediately after our departure from Uruk 5. The Lady Navigator chastised one of the ship's runners, after which he went to his living quarters. Ooh, killed his family, then shot himself. Whoa, okay, this deserves a report. Jeez. The second incident was noted while traversing the warp. The Lady Navigator gave the pilots the wrong instructions, and the void ship was thrown off course for a matter of minutes, but this was enough for the forces of the Immaterium to anger the machine spirits, enough for them to start a fire in the service bay. After that, officers living near the Lady Navigator's quarters began to express extreme emotions: hysteria, apathy, euphoria, rage. This is quite detrimental to crew morale and performance. The last incident was recorded on Footfall. Around 100 living birds were delivered on board during our stay on Footfall. Each bird cost a hefty sum, but I have failed to discover their purpose and subsequent fate. I was also told about a conflict between the Lady Navigator and the Seneschal, alas, with no details. If you would like, I can ask Master Ursarian directly. Nah, don't involve yourself with that guy. If I may, Lord Captain, the Lady Navigator's state of mind worries me. She is self-contained and does not mesh with the crew at all, which is why everyone avoids her. Even senior officers can be superstitious. I fear that only you are in a position to talk to her on an equal footing and improve the situation. For the sake of the crew's safety and that of Lady Cassia herself. You kind of gave me an in to talk to her. This is kind of nice. Oh, what the fuck? Did I click something? No. Lord Captain, I keep receiving reports about malfunctions among the various ship systems. This time we are dealing with inexplicable temperature fluctuations. Thermal control failures were observed not only in individual compartments, but even in the soldiers' protective equipment. Several crew members have suffered from burns and frostbite. I feel like I skipped something there. The tech priests are performing the rites of machine spirit pacification and remain convinced that the issues were caused by the spirits. No. I feel like I missed something. Hold on. How can I do this? How long ago was this? I think it's too long. 1 day. What the Alright, forget it. Their reports claim the incidents remain well within the scope of expected performance parameters. Over the last few days, complaints about the malfunctioning thermal controls have dwindled, but the crew members have started whispering that our vessel is haunted. The tech priest's assurances that the only machine spirits Templars are to blame are doing nothing to dissuade these ridiculous rumors. Okay, I think it's just looking weird. Apologies for disturbing you, Lord Captain. I just thought you should know the Lady Navigator successfully guided the ship out of the warp's hold and left the Sanctum Navis. But instead of going to her chambers as usual, she headed for yours. Woo! Perhaps you want to prepare for this meeting. Yeah. The chambers. It's about time you came around. We're about to go in here. Greetings, Lord Captain. I meant to inform you that our journey through the warp went well. My navigator's gaze perceived the light. This baby making music here, huh? My navigator's gaze perceived the light of the Astronomicon beyond the tumultuous waves of the Sea of Souls, albeit with some difficulty. The crew and the master helmsman conducted themselves adequately. My instructions during the jump helped them find their focus and guide the ship without any serious incidents. Thank you for your report, but I had already noticed for myself that the ship was intact, unless of course the last few hours of my life have all been a cunning trick of the warp. I never doubted your abilities as a navigator. Lady Cassia, my crew is fortunate to have you. What reaction are you expecting from me? Ensuring the safety of passage through the warp is your primary responsibility. It is loud. Hold on. Let me just till we get past this part. No, I beg your pardon, Lady Navigator, but I am preoccupied with matters of the Protectorate. Let us have this conversation another time. Now we are going to smooth her up right now. I never doubted your abilities. Cassia's expression changes subtly, and she gives you a reserved nod. It pleases me to hear this, Lord Captain. I am equally satisfied with your manner of command. Fidgeting awkwardly, Cassia glances around the study. I see you have many compelling works of art here, but precious few paintings. I, for one, do enjoy passing what little spare time I have with a brush in hand. Why, just recently, I created a beautiful voidscape inspired by our travels together. I cannot show it to you quite yet, as it still only exists in my mind's eye, but the imagery, oh, if only you could see. I did take note of the unique elegance of your works back on Uruk 5. I am certain your latest piece will be just as breathtaking. My quarters do indeed sorely lack exquisite finery. Might I hope that your paintings will soon adorn these walls. So, can you picture beauteous imagery in your mind? I see. Was there anything else? We might have to say this. Lady Navigator, do you not have other duties to attend to? I don't know if he's saying, was there anything else? Meaning, like, am I in your mind too? Or am I just like saying, like, yo, what else do you want to talk about? You know? Let me just make sure I know. Beauty. I don't think I've ever seen this word in my life. Beauteous.
Beauteous.
Very attractive to look at. Beauteous. Okay, let's say I'm gonna gamble here. I feel like it's the one. One step closer. One other thing I meant to tell you is that I am quite well read, and that my knowledge is not limited to the navigator's craft. I am versed in many other scholarly fields, such as the centenary history of the Calixus sector, or Cassia shrugs awkwardly. Navigators are taught to familiarize themselves with the warp from childhood. Should you require my help, that is to say, my counsel, my knowledge is extensive, so please do not hesitate to ask. She fiddles with a lock of hair while still proudly holding her chin high and avoiding your gaze at the same time. Yo, she's just trying to get in there as much as I'm trying to get on. You do not need to prove your worth to me, Cassia. With each passing day, I learn about new sides of you, and you amaze me every time. Sheesh. Step closer. You have been blessed with many talents. Would you like to stay here and demonstrate some of them? Oh my god, we're doing this. Yes, right. I see. Thank you, Cassia. Cassia, I truly do not understand. What is it you want from me? I grow tired of this conversation and your importunate behavior. Kindly leave. Step closer! Cassia takes a step away from you, scorching you with her disapproving gaze. Her voice hardens, becoming aloof. Rogue trader, making suggestive intimations towards the Lady Navigator does you no credit. I would ask that you refrain from such frivolities in the future. Frivolities. Yo, like, listen, you came to me, fidgeting and stuff. With this, kindly permit me to leave your presence, Lord Captain. Cassia gives you a courteous nod, gracefully picks her cloak and takes her leave. I wonder if I screwed that now. Oh, I needed to say the first one. I need to say the first one, man. Oh, I needed to get the painting first, man. You need to get the painting first. Yo, we're running out there for her right now. Next time I am ordering her. We gonna get rough. Disrespect me on my ship. Okay. So I screwed that. So you absolutely, I wonder if I'm gonna get more chances. You absolutely have to play the simp game all the way. You know? I got it though. Okay, girl, what you got to say now?
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
Okay, let's say I have heard rumors that you are not getting along well with the crew. Panic flashes in her ruby eyes and your heart starts beating a little faster while your hands go cold. A biting cold instantly grips your lungs, stopping you from even drawing a breath. Blood pulses in your temples and your heart flutters, beating an ugly tattoo against your ribs. It lasts just a few seconds, but it feels like an eternity. Not here.
I'm begging you.
Oh?
Aren't noblemen supposed to discuss such things away from the servants?
Cassia says in an almost whisper, "Let us go to my study. No one will disturb us there."
Then lead the way, and I will answer all of your questions.
Don't play hard to get now. Jeez. Yo, the what's his name? The guy, the helmsman, wingman. We're gonna call him wingman from now on. Or wingwoman. What is it you wanted to talk about, Lord Captain? I have nothing to say to your unfounded accusations about my conflicts with the crew. I cannot recall my having a single quarrel with any of your people during my entire time aboard. She's lying. The messenger you rebuked butchered his own family, then killed himself. During the warp voyage, you gave the wrong orders, which led to the vessel shifting off course and the service bay being destroyed. The officers are reluctant to be quartered next to your chambers because of the constant emotional outbursts it causes them. Some even maim themselves and others. Would you mind telling me why you needed 100 species of bird? I want to say all of these, man. Let's say this one. Species of bird and what you use them for. Admittedly, I am at a loss myself. The day we arrived on Footfall, I sent a request to the ship's quartermaster and asked him to get me a songbird, but he never asked for clarification. And shortly before we left, I had a countless number of cages delivered to me, all wrapped in bright red panic with flickering tints of fear. There was a bird in every one. I was so excited, I thought I would have 100 friends instead of just one. They were squeaking so piteously. I let the poor things out. I even fed them my breakfast and dinner. But the stupid birds would not stop chittering even after bedtime. They were dashing about the room, smacking me in the face with their wings and defecating. I became angry and suddenly they started pecking at each other's eyes and attacking me. Then I became afraid and they fell over dead. I do not think I want to keep pets anymore. Yeah, you can't. The messenger you rebuked butchered his own family. I haven't rebuked a single errand boy on the ship. Cassia ponders this for a moment. I think I remember. A kind young man with a shy smile and skillful fingers. With too much rotten ochre?
Ochre.
Ochre. A yellowish orange color, or a substance obtained from earth that is used for giving this color to paints. With too much rotten ochre on his shoulders. I grew tired of the disgusting color and advised him to lighten his burden by casting the weight off his shoulders. He did not come the next day or ever again. Oh my god. She's a problem. During the warp voyage, you gave the wrong orders. Woof, she's not gonna like this. I saw something in the warp. Something vast, predatory, shimmering with indescribable colors. It came from nowhere and it stared at the ship with hundreds of hungry eyes. Right there in our path, I decided to change the course while it was still possible, but did not want to sow panic. Would it have been better to tell the crew we were heading straight into a monster's gaping maw? Nah, you did the right thing. The officers are reluctant to be quartered next to your chambers. What's she got to say about this? I already told you I cannot control my abilities. What else do you want from me? Will I be assigned a pariah chaperone, or will you put me in suppression shackles? Okay, you need to chill. Will you share your thoughts with me? My crew has good reason to fear you. You truly are a monster. From now on, I forbid you to leave your chambers unless absolutely necessary. Oh no. You have a kind soul, but have difficulty reaching out to people. I could teach you the art of communication if you like. You have done terrible things, but I would not presume to lecture a person of noble blood. Woes dog your steps, but we will find a way to defeat them, I promise. Everyone who has dared to slander you will be punished. There is nothing reprehensible about your actions. Okay, so 4 or 2? Two might create more dialogue for me. That would be wonderful. My education on Uric 5 was cut short, but I had realized by then that the wisdom of books is a poor substitute for the wisdom of experience. Very well, since we are done with this misunderstanding, I would like to change the subject. It would only be fair for me to ask you a few questions now, wouldn't it? Cassia hesitates and continues in a less confident tone. Do not mistake me. I am not going to accuse you of anything. It's just that you are the most worthy interlocutor? Interlocutor.
Interlocutor.
Someone who is involved in a conversation. What does she say? You are the most worthy. Okay. Worthy interlocutor on the entire ship, and you are always so busy. What would you like to ask? I read a treatise by Paisius de Mobius very recently, who claimed that subjects would never believe their new ruler was better than the old one unless the old one had been a tyrant. No matter the circumstances, the low-born rabble become deluded about their prospects and rebel in favor of their base desires. What do you make of that? Okay, stuff that says like succeeded influences me a lot. Your interpretation of this classical text is not entirely correct. If the subjects have grown accustomed to the ruling house, all the sovereign must do is refrain from breaching long-standing traditions, adjust unwanted laws as gradually as you would shift the bed of a flooded river. And no one will ever take your power from you. Commerce. On the contrary, the loyalty of subjects can be bought at a pittance. Lower a tax, throw them a festival, or feed the needy. A gracious gesture once every cycle will exalt you in the eyes of the rabble as if it were his own blessing. Persuasion. Oh, it has always been my opinion that subjects expect two things from their sovereign: to abuse power and to bless their babies. Succeed at both, and boring essays become unnecessary. Forgive my temerity, Lady Cassia. I was looking into your eyes and completely forgot your question. Yo. I'm gonna say this. Lord Captain, I presume that you haven't yet read the book that I recommended you, or perhaps you already have and are simply ridiculing me. Your heart grows hotter in your chest, you lose your breath, and warmth rushes to your cheeks. Cassia, her face flushed with color, cannot bring herself to raise her snow-white eyelashes. Just this once, I shall forgive you and your absent-mindedness. Please do try to concentrate when I ask you this next question. Okay, so we have to listen to her now. According to the 20 tomes penned by the preacher Ostak Istefan the Forgotten, mercy and cruelty go through the world hand in hand, but people flock only to one pen of the scales. Would you rather inspire fear in your followers or magnanimous and choose awe, or be magnanimous and choose awe? Let's look that up.
Magnanimous.
Very kind and generous towards an enemy or someone you have defeated. These percentages though, horrible. Horrible. I am not afraid of acquiring a reputation for ruthlessness. I would rather crush a rebellion than condone one. Is that not the greater mercy in the end? Persuasion. I will exercise restraint and lenience in my actions. Excessive suspicion and mistrust harden the hearts of people and turn them against each other. Fellowship. One must be a tyrant, a friend, and a gesture to one's subjects. What matters is that to clearly discern which role is required at a given moment. I don't mind that. Let's click this. Failed. Ooh, you are saying strange things. I do not understand how you can even a gesture, stuff, and nonsense. Thank you for your conversation, Lord Captain. It was fascinating. Yo, I screwed up on that other one though, man. It's not fair. It's not fair. Loot. Let me get that loot. What's this? Cracked data slate. The fuck is this? The final transactions with the Chartist are complete. The fiery reckoning is now fully. The object has been loaded aboard with its containment intact and placed in the forebay to ensure maximum contact with the target. Something weird on the ship. We're gonna have to take this to Pascal. Change appearance. Oh no. We're not doing that. Unfinished letter. His chagrin is irrelevant. Voigtwer's mistake cost me too much. Years of work, tremendous resources, all wasted. He had failed at what he was supposed to be irreproachable at, uncovering spies. And this one was a senior officer. I am not about to discard him. Conrad has served me for too long for his removal to go painlessly for the Protectorate. Besides, he is no fool. He could not have seriously expected to become the next in the von Valancius line when his skills and talents as Master of Whispers are so valuable. Let his disinheritance serve as a humiliating but instructive lesson from which he may yet learn. This is Theodora's writing. Beyond the glass, the distant stars glimmer in the darkness of endless space, filling you with an odorless sense of dread. Yeah, what was I gonna say? I screwed up with the Cassia, man. She gave me the tips, she gave me the books, the 101. And I still screwed up. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, visit. I don't think we went here. Let's try and do this quickly. Unknown ships, that's gonna be a fight. I don't know if we're ready for a fight. I'll probably save it before. Just in case. We'll do the fight. We'll do the fight. Begin scan. Give me that. Do you want to set up an extractium? Yes. What's this? Oh my god, we get to go in here? Oh my god. Okay, I gotta save it here. Greetings, Lord Captain. The servitor's mechanical parts produce a quiet whirring. Ah, didn't let me see. Whirring occasionally interrupted by clicking. So we found another planet to move around on randomly. Okay. Until next time.